in this Annie, in this Lee Sin, and even in the Leona to be that early bridge. They don't necessarily have to snowball the game. They just need to create enough time for 1xN.
As unflinching and... What is this rune? Holy, I can't see because I have the big pause button in the middle.
Oh,
he does have
looking
second
mid.
wind. Okay.
Oh, Satab! He queues up the Q for the stun, and Aki's able to pick up first blood.
That's a really OP disintegrate, right? You just, it's point and click. I think you were talking about this earlier when you were talking about Annie players.
To just use his team priority in both mid and bot to get the first dragon. And as you called, it's a big thing here. Because Ultra Prime, we cannot state it enough. Playing against 1xN Smolder, you are on a clock. You have to try and find ways to accelerate the game. Feather and Satab now walking into the pit in the
what
river.
What is this flank from Junhao? He's behind them and there's no wards. Oh my god, are they going to try to make an entrance? They need to make this big because they've already wasted so much time.
Who's the target? Who's the target? It's Satab. His flash is still available. He gets perma CC'd, but he's able to move to the right side, throw down Timbers, and Junhao's taking way too much damage from the Big Bear himself. 1xN is able to pick up some kills for himself, and ThunderTalk are making Ultra Prime crumble in the early game.
I was watching Baya that whole fight. He auto-attacks maybe a single time before he walks away. Nowhere in range, and he doesn't have the bullet time either.
You know how I know it's really going well for ThunderTalk? Hoya has not been cyberbullied once this game. Yep. And he's the Orn. He's probably going to be doing the clapping this time around. As now Satab in trouble. No flash from the prior fight. They send it with the season assist. Saber finds the perfect execution, and Aki and Feather can't do a damn thing about it.
And that will be a huge amount of resources used because that was the flash away from Xiaoshe. Still, I think they can make a play once Satab finishes pushing in the top wave.
ThunderTalk do have a ward on top of that Rift Herald, but it does not seem like they are making any moves toward it. Like we said before, ThunderTalk do not need to force the pace to be accelerated for their composition. If they can't find anything, Xiaoshe does bring in Aki, but he's got Feather outside to be able to safeguard.
Spear of Shojin, and that is 400 HP. That is more than enough to be able to eventually sustain in a lot of these matchups.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of meaningful percentage max HP damage. Jong about to blade the pain down into Satab. At least he's able to force the blast. And Aki found Baya with Feather and Aki. And, yeah, they got him.
First two dragons, or the first and the third dragon, they're going to look to potentially, as Ultra Prime, see if they can pressure on top side. Herald's going to go down. First turret's going to go over.
Oh boy, well Hoya is about to go for the run of his life. The Rift Herald already spawned, but everyone else from Ultra Prime is just trying to take a freebie off of the Ornn, who has no teleport and no flash. They're not going to corral this Rift Herald for another charge, and they're now trying to TP and answer the mid lane. Aki pressing forward, but no ultimates available, no flash. Jong trying to cook here, force the flash, the Baya ultimate with the ball time into the grand entrance. That's big. They cook Satab. Can they get Feather? Junhao still has cease and desist available, but there's no damage follow-up, so he doesn't pull the trigger on 1xN.
Obviously, they made a lot of changes. They wanted to maybe make a late season resurgence going through the playoffs, and he was one of the non-performers.
Satab in trouble. The flash comes out from Junhao, and Saber.
Oh no.
Does he get cooked by the last turret shot? Yes, he does. So Satab, even a 1v2, will be able to bring one down with him, and now Aki is chasing Junhao back into his side of the map. Sonic Wave connects. That's the third kill of the game for Aki's Lee Sin. He could not be in that position, and now this misfortune could be compromised the next time ThunderTalk look for a play.
Oh, Rafa, look in 1xN's inventory.
Spotted by that ward on the other side. Satab threatening with a flash stun on the target that he chooses. Aki waiting on the left side. They don't even care about the dragon. Saber flashes in. Aki goes in. Big kick right into the front. Looking for the execute as 1xN is rarely untouched. He is pretty much undeterred, and he is starting to pop these Ultra Prime members like flies. Baya suddenly the last one standing, full HP, but that health bar is about to get disintegrated to 0. 1xN picks up the double, and ThunderTalk's time has finally arrived.
First in CS per minute. He needs to be able to carry this team, and he is providing that carry threat game in and game out.
1xN has no flash, but the Zonias will be that ultimate line of defense. 5,000 HP. Junhao doesn't even go for the wall. He forced the flash, and he goes golden, so the cease and desist is canceled. Saber trying to get into the backline. 1xN is surrounded, but he is not going to die anytime soon. He finally gets dropped by Jong, but what is the cost? Saber Saber and Baya, can they pump out the damage? 2,000 HP, Aki's still alive, there's no Junhao. They should secure for themselves. Aki goes big, still trying to finish off Baya. The Sonic Wave goes wide, it doesn't even matter because ThunderTalk still win the fight for themselves. And Ultra Prime have run down on the clock.
Items, and ThunderTalk got the Otacon, so all of that experience is going to be so impactful. More gold goes over this series with 3-5 game record and potentially move themselves up to be in contention for the play-in's best of 5.
Threat onto his backline. 1xN has flash again. Xiaosha trying to step forward. Not a lot of poke being exchanged. The Dragon slowly whittling down, less than 5,000. Now at 4K. Hoya calls the Forge God, looks for the AoE knockup on the big flash onto the backline. They're going to force the fight. Bullet Time will rip Tab apart, but the Mountain Soul is secure for ThunderTalk, and they can still continue the fight. And here comes 1xN and Aki as he flies into the backline. The execute burns Jong, it burns Feather. Baya's left all alone, and Aki will finish the job with a resonating strike. Ultra Prime have lost 3, and they might have well has just lost this game. So now that's the call for ThunderTalk to start the Baron.
Jong is going to teleport in. Can he use his all-out to find multiple members? Xiaosha also right back into the area. ThunderTalk, they're going to try and start this Baron up. They're going to try and see if they can turn off of this as well. But they are split. Look at where Ultra Prime are.
They're turning off of it now. Flash cease and desist right on top of 1xN. He still has the flash. He still has the Zonias. He goes golden. Tries to prevent as much damage from coming in. Saber tries to fight it. He finds the execution. Wait! Baby Dragon has been assassinated. Can the rest of ThunderTalk pick up the pieces?
No way!
No way! Ultra Prime! Did they just find a miracle out of nothing? ThunderTalk lost out 3 members in a flash.
Ultra Prime have been the team that have had so many struggles. It'll be a single Baron, and the Baron timer will move right into this Elder, spawning in 30. Smolder is an inevitability, but it is not a finality here for ThunderTalk. They still need to be able to play it out, and this composition that overloads onto single targets finally finds its mark. Ultra Prime win the team fight, get the objective, and they still have a lot of work to do if they want any chance of winning this game.
Prevented him from being able to create more distance. And that was the window for Junhao. Now Elder Dragon is the next big play. 1xN, Zonia's might be still off cooldown here. Flash not available. Junhao, does he want to play for the Elder first? Big knockup onto Feather, call the Forge God. Tries to split up the fight as Saber threatens 1xN into the backline. Who's going to get the Dragon? Feather secures it. No, it's Xiaosha. Ultra Prime have it on their side.
Oh my god!
They popped 1! They popped 2! They're looking for Aki into the backline. That's out to 1xN! Smolder be damned! Ultra Prime have the real Dragon on their side!
50 seconds, 30 seconds before Feather is up in the bottom lane wave with Baron and Elder. Can Ultra Prime make the ultimate comeback? They said, ThunderTalk, you beat us when we had Infernal Soul, when you had, the Infernal Soul. You have the Mountain Soul. Hold my beer. Let's see if you can lose with all of these objectives. They have 1 grub. Can they make the end?
8 seconds on Feather. 17 on Tab. It just might be.
They're gonna do it.
Time. Ultra Prime are sending it into the first Nexus Tower. Feather trying to set up Junhao onto the back line.
Tab's coming up.
Second turret falls. Feather doing everything that he can.
Tab.
Surprise, ThunderTalkers! The comeback has been made possible by Ultra Prime.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.